Hey everyone, Mike Sherry here at Sherry Vans. We've got an awesome new vehicle we're offering here at Sherry Vans. It's a brand new 2021 Toyota Sienna. Now this Sienna is all-wheel drive and it's the hybrid, meaning it gets a combined 35 miles a gallon. And on top of that, as you can see over to the side here, it's a side entry mobility vehicle. This vehicle has been upfitted by VMI Mobility, and they have created a truly one-of-a-kind side entry minivan. Let's take a look here. So as we come around to the side, I've got it in the deploy position, and that position is the back end has been power kneeled down to allow for the most gentle approach into the ramp, and the ramp is powered out. This ramp itself, 30 inches wide, allows you to get inside of the wheelchair accessible area very easily. A couple things that VMI does different than other mobility companies out there. Well, first off, they're the only one to offer it on this Toyota Sienna all-wheel drive hybrid. But also they have a ton of room in here. You got plenty of room to move your chair around in here. And they also offer a couple nice features. I'm going to show you here. So on the side here to my left, this has the Shore Deploy system on this. What this system is, the whole mobility system is automatic, but for some reason it may not work and you need to get the ramp in or out. This is the automatic override to bring that ramp in or out. And then over here to my right here, this has got the Park Smart feature. This is a patented feature that VMI has. What they've done is they basically, and Brian will get a shot of it, they've put two rear parking sensors in this side sliding door, and that's hooked to a sensor that's hooked to a speaker that warns someone if they would happen to pull in and park beside on this passenger side of the vehicle where the ramp deploys. It's going to just very nicely tell that person, hey, you're parked beside a mobility van, please move so we can get in or out. So that's always been a frustration to, I know, a lot of side entry owners of mobility products, is someone comes in and parks beside you and then you got to pull your van out and find a good spot to deploy the ramp to get inside of your vehicle, right? So now you've got at least an audible warning to warn that person, hey, please move. In the floor here, we've got track systems down here for your Q-strand tie-ins. It comes with a shoulder belt, lap belt. Also notice the two front seats. The two front seats are fully removable and they're interchangeable. So what VMI has done is they've created this space, so if you want to pull your chair up and be the driver or the passenger, you can. There's tie downs up there, of course, as well. And then maybe mid-trip you're like, you know what, I want to drive, or maybe I'm tired of driving, I want to be the passenger now. These factory seats are actually interchangeable. So maybe the person that was driving can now be the passenger, or vice versa. Up above my head here, you do have rear heat and air conditioning controls, easy to get to, easy to access there. I told you a little bit about the fail-safe with the ramp, because you get that questions a lot. Okay, what if the ramp's out and it doesn't work anymore? How do I get it back in? I don't want to be stuck somewhere, right? Well, they have a couple options for you. One, the whole ramp system is operated by a secondary battery. So if that battery happened to go dead, you can tie into the chassis battery still, and it does that automatically. But for some reason, say you lose all power and you need to get the ramp to come in, it comes with a crank that's located right down here, and then there's a spot in the floor where you could actually manually crank in the ramp, so you're not going to be somewhere stranded, right? Really nice feature. And then with the power kneel, if for some reason it gets stuck in the down position, which is very rare to happen, again, just another fail safe, just to let you know that VMI really thinks of everything. There's a button right underneath this seat here that'll actually bring the kneel back up into drivable position here. All right, just one more time, we're going to show you how easy this is to do. All you do is hold the power door button for 2 seconds. The power door will then open. The ramp's now going to come out. And then the van will start to kneel. And all I did was hit that button for 2 seconds. So as it's kneeling and we're watching it, I want to talk a little bit about the ramp. The ramp has a weight capacity of 1,000 pounds. So between the chair and the person in the chair, 1,000 pounds max capacity, which is best in the industry. So very, very, very simple. You can see it's still dropping, still dropping, still dropping, still dropping, and now it's completed. So get the question often, well, what's the ground clearance when it's in driving position? It's just over 5 inches, so plenty of ground clearance there. All right, we'll go ahead and button it up. I'll hit the button here on the keyless entry. The ramp again will go in. The power kneel is now going up, and the door will close, all with just hitting one button. All right, come around to the back here. I want to show you a couple cool things. We're going to get more into the van itself. Again, it's an XLE hybrid. It's got the 2.5 inline 4-cylinder, 35 miles a gallon combined, has the parking sensors in the rear bumper. VMI has added ground effects to make this vehicle look complete, not like a vehicle that's been altered, which makes it really nice. This being an XLE, you do get the power liftgate on the back, has power backup camera as well, which we'll show you when we get inside. So power liftgate comes up really nice. In the back here, you have a lot of nice storage area. You can see we got a big box here. It comes with a center console. And then you have your Q-strand tie downs here. This is your 4-point Q-strand tie downs, which if you're unfamiliar with them, just Google them or watch a YouTube video on them. They're kind of like a fancy ratchet strap. And then here's your Q-strand tie downs for your shoulder belt and then lap belt and things like that. So, and again, just with the keyless entry, down it goes. And with that, we're going to go ahead and jump inside and take a look at some of the awesome features in the driving compartment of this Toyota Sienna. Let's take a look. All right, come in. Let's take a peek at the interior of this. It's super nice, super comfortable. I love how it sits. The leather seats are nice. Even has a opening skylight up here. So in the driving compartment, you have your typical Toyota Sienna van. You have your nice radio up here. It is capable for Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which I've got my phone plugged in. It's a nice little area to place it, and even a USB right there for that. And then you can pull up things of real-time navigation from the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, podcast to listen to on your trip. Even you get your text messaging and all that through this screen here. Now the radio itself, we'll get into that here. It does have AM, FM, and Sirius XM capabilities. And put it in reverse. Let's see here. Yeah, I got the door open, so it's not gonna let me do that. I'll have Brian get a shot of this, of the backup camera in reverse here. And then down through here, you have your heating and air conditioning controls. You have 3 zones in this van, and it's all automatic. You have your driver zone, your passenger zone, and your rear zone. Now the rear zone can run theirs independently back there if they wish, and you can also control it up here. Heated seats up front here as well. And then down through here, a couple different buttons that is unique to the VMI. So right now I've got the ramp out, and say we've got the wheelchair loaded up and I need to bring it back in. How do I do that? There's just a button right here. You hit it and the ramp will come in. And the van will raise up. You can also hit the power door button up here for that side, and it does the exact same thing. And then over here to my left, a couple different buttons on this that are particular to the mobility. Brian will get a shot of that. You have 2 buttons. One is the ramp on-off button. So if you don't want that ramp to deploy and you don't really want the system to kneel or anything, you just turn the ramp off, and maybe you just want to use it without a wheelchair, so you don't really need that ramp. You can just turn the whole system off. And then the other button there is the kneel off button. The reason you'd use the kneel off button is if maybe you're parked next to a high curb or something and you don't want the van to kneel, but you still want the ramp to come out, you can turn that kneel off button on. And then down through here, there is a light and there's a switch for it. So that's been added in. And there's 2 settings there for the switch. But the rest of the van is full factory van, has cruise control on the steering wheel here. This has front collision warning, lane assist, volume control for the radio, tuning control, power windows, power locks. It has the full gamut here. So I always like to mention financing is available for this entire package. So if you're in need of financing, you can fill out our form that we'll post down in the description, and you can see if you qualify and therefore what your rate, term, and payment will be. We make it super easy. Warranty wise on this, so you still have full warranty from Toyota, right? And then on the upfit, on the mobility conversion, you have 3-year 36,000 mile, and then a 7-year warranty for corrosion through. That nothing that they do is going to corrode through. And the way they're able to offer that high warranty on those metal components is they use galvanized steel, which is an anti-corrosion type of steel, so it's going to last a long time. So I know that was a lot of information. If you made it this far, thank you for doing so. By all means, if you have any questions, give one of our team members a call, and we'll be happy to find out the answer for you. So we really look forward to working for you, and we hope maybe if this van can solve some transportation needs and desires that you have, that we can get it into your hands. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care.